All right, let's make the foam one, shall we? This way you can actually swing it at somebody you don't like. I mean, like, you hit people with the other one that you don't like, and this one with people you do like. So I've got a knife, it's really helpful for cutting things. I'm gonna cut an axe head out of this. I've got some chain because it's Halloween and it's really easy to get plastic chain. I'm gonna actually go paint this right now. There, see, now it's painted. I used the exact same spray paint that I painted the other chain with to paint this. That way there's still the effect that, hey, look, it's a chain, it looks the same. The length is pretty darn close. If not, I can always take a plastic link off. It's a lot easier making a plastic chain shorter than a real chain. Duh, do I really have to say stuff like that? This is foam. Most of you have seen this before, and I know there's tutorial guys out there that use this. I might do this a little differently because I know I've got the real thing, and I'm only gonna use the foam piece for that 2 seconds where I'm swinging it at somebody's face. What was I saying? Oh yes, I need a marker. Always have Sharpies on hand. So I'm just gonna rough out what I think the axe head looks like. So here we go, a roughing of the axe. I'm gonna cut this in half. I don't believe I need the whole thing. Chances are I'm only gonna use this in one scene for about 2 seconds. If I was making a prop that I had to absolutely use the entire movie, I would probably fiberglass foam it, maybe make a couple extras, but I'm not. Oh look, I've got half a brick for later. Oh, one thing I forgot to mention. If you're sanding one side down to a taper, if you mark a line saying this is where the center of the axe will be, when you start sanding, you'll know when you hit middle. That way, when you sand the other side, it'll come to a sharp point and it won't be like this. Does that make sense? Of course it makes sense, because you're not stupid, you're watching me. You must have some manner of intelligence. Well, this doesn't have to be perfect, and I suppose you could keep at this until it looks absolutely pristine. Tape. Jack, what are you doing with painter's tape? I don't like using fiberglass, I don't have to. Why are you wrapping the foam in tape, Jack? I'll tell you why, because painter's tape is easier to paint than foam. It might leave a texture difference, but it'll be the same color as the axe. And this protects the foam from falling apart when you hit somebody with it. Ever think of that? Did ya? Oh look, I have a sealed foam piece. It's not gonna fall apart. It's actually made of this dusty stuff. Yeah, that's right. I said dusty stuff. We're gonna make this the same way. Hockey tape, because hockey tape is awesome. Before I do that, I'm gonna paint it. Same with the metal flail. I'm gonna take the chains and wrap the last few links with the hockey tape. These chain links are a little larger than the chain links I use on the metal one. However, I think that if I only wrap 3 links instead of 4, it shouldn't be noticeable. Look at that. It's a nice handle, same as the other one. Let's compare the two. Really not that bad. It's really not that bad for not having spent any money. This is plastic, by the way. I'm not gonna add weight to this because I could whip myself in the face with this. Ow! Okay, like I said, this is plastic. Be careful, don't swing this at your friends because it may still hurt. Let me go see if that fake axe head's ready. It really doesn't have to look perfect as long as it's the same color. Like I said, paint the steel original one that you can convince people's made of metal to look more like the cartoony one. Make this one real quick, like, look, I'm taking this stuff, making rope tape. Here's your tape. You make a rope off the end of your chain. This is the easiest way to attach things to things. And look, taped. Ah, the paint's not dry. That sucks. And check it out, I made a flail out of foam. I'm really happy with this turned out. The chain's not exactly the same length. I'm really not too concerned. No one's ever gonna notice an extra chain link. I can show you guys from the tip, from the handles all the way down. Look at that. They really don't look too bad. If you look really close, you can see the tape. If you're standing back and looking at it real quick, say someone was swinging it, you wouldn't know. Besides, this is the real one, that's the fake one. Real flail, fake flail. Swing at your friends, don't even think about it. Okay, bye. Hey, and don't forget, if you haven't checked out the video, Zombie Killing Baseball Bat with Nails in it, click here, I'll leave an annotation on the screen. If you want to see me make a steel flail, check out part 1.